Hey, Spirit Gang. So I wanted to come on and do an afternoon reading with you guys. I'm going to do it where I pull the cards. You guys get to see the cards just to get more signs of synchronicities today. We'll see what's going on with you. Now, this is going to be general, so only take what resonates to you by your intuition. Right away, I'm getting the name Sarah. So that could be something of a sign or synchronicity to some of you. Like I said, it's not going to resonate for everybody, or someone's name could start with the letter S. I want to cleanse the energy because the past couple days the energy has been really dense, but I feel that it is clearing up and it's starting to feel beautiful. I don't know, that's just the energy that I'm getting here. It's just like a beautiful feeling. Okay, so let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling. I hope you guys have a snack or something good to drink while we hang out and do this reading. Okay, so I'm going to set the intention that whatever messages come through, find the appropriate person they're intended for, okay? So let's see here. I'm going to use a deck. I'm going to set this right in front of here so it gets it a good cleanse. I'm going to use a deck that I've never... Wow, see, look at that. There was a lot to be cleansed. So you guys could have been feeling very heavy energy that you were purging recently. I'm just going to let that do its thing. Wow. All right, well, that tells you that there's a lot that is clearing out, so something new can come in. I have this deck that I got, I don't know, I want to say like 5-6 months ago that I've never used, so I just want to see what is it that you need to know. What's the overall energy for the collective? What does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? What does the collective need to know at this time? Risk. Okay, so there's something that is coming through here, okay, that is going to be something where you're going to need to or want to take a risk in order to receive some sort of fulfillment here. Very beautiful. Look at that card. Something is growing, okay? Something, a seed that you've planted a long time ago is requiring you to take a risk. I feel like it's ready to blossom. Look at how beautiful those colors are. And it's quite interesting because I changed my colors in the background to green, and I used the yellow candle, and the green and yellow is really standing out here to me. Okay, so this could have been a seed that you planted, a wish that you made a long time ago, maybe even a wish that you made when you were a child, because if you see here, it looks like a child is standing here in this card. So I'm seeing here that is going to be fulfilled for you, whatever this wish is, and the seed that you planted a long time ago is requiring you to now, in this current time, take some sort of a risk to fulfill that wish. Okay, so take out what resonates for you, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, we also have pause. That's very much the energy that I've been feeling for the past couple of days. You may have been feeling like that is still smoking a little bit, so I feel like maybe you taking a couple days is removing any of this dense energy so you can move forward, so you can finally get the momentum going, and it's going to require a lot of your energy. So if you've been feeling like you needed to take a rest for the past couple of days, I feel like this is why, because something coming up is going to require a lot of your energy. It's going to require you to take a big risk in order to reach this fulfillment, because it's already there for you, right? It already exists. It's already growing, but something is requiring or asking your assistance in, okay? And I feel like that pause was needed. So let's see here. We have renewal. Yeah, rest and renewal, because something big is coming. Look at that. How beautiful is that card? Some of you just experienced a major ego death, and you're rising like the phoenix. And I've been talking about that in my energy readings. I feel like I just did a message about it day before yesterday, and I think it said, if this message finds you, it's time, with the number 444. So what's happening for the collective is a massive ego death and rebirth for a lot of you, okay? So I feel like all this energy coming through is coming through because you're about to take a huge risk on yourself, okay? And it's going to bring a lot of fulfillment here. Let's see here. Can we get one more card, please? We have wisdom with the bear coming through here. So I feel like whatever's coming through, you're going to get some sort of information that's going to allow you. We have resilience here and potential, okay, with the key here. So there's something that you're unlocking. you're unlocking a timeline. It's requiring a lot of your energy. So I feel like the rest and rejuvenation, it was bringing through renewal. So you can overcome any challenge or get the courage with the wisdom card here and the bear. I feel like you know what it is that you need to do, and I feel like it's bringing through the energy and the time and space that you need in order to make this happen, whatever it is, okay? So let me just get another energy and see what might be going on here. Can we get another energy and see what's going on here? We have clock, okay? Cycles, progressing. So that's so funny too, because I just turned over my hourglass, and you can't really see it, but at the bottom you could see a little bit of the sand, and I turned it over and I started it, and this card came out. So I feel like this is time, okay? Whatever it is that you're bringing through, whatever it is that's going to require a risk, you needed that renewal for it to come through. We have taking a chance, okay? So this is the risk here, okay? So something is asking you to take a chance, and we have Sword in the Rose, clarity and truth. In my last reading I said you guys were going through some sort of major rebirth that was going to bring long-awaited clarity and truth. I feel like this reading is kind of connected to the past energy reading and channel messages that I did day before yesterday. So can you tell me anything else the collective needs to be aware of? Cutting ties. Yeah, you're purging, okay? And now you're able to receive what you need to move forward. Okay, for some of you, it's going to be timelines where you're going to get new opportunities. With that key that I saw, you're going to be opening new doors. You're going to be, anything that was holding you back in the past is going to be removed, okay? So blockages are being removed so you can move forward. Progressing and arriving, okay? We have progressing coming out here twice. So I feel like this was like the biggest purge, okay? Whatever it was is allowing you to step into this new timeline without any resistance, okay? Let's just see here what else. Wow. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Wow. Prosperity, celebration. For some of you, this is going to be a union timeline, a celebration, okay, with somebody else. You're arriving, you're connecting with somebody else. The number 4, look at that. What did I tell you guys? This reading is connecting with the last energy reading that I did. The number 4 was what I channeled, 444, in that reading. So if you guys didn't catch that reading, you might want to check it out. I think it said, if this message finds you, it's time. Okay, so wow, it's time. This is just your double confirmation. This is like your clarifier cards for the last reading that I did. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is how close you are. We are closing out year 9, okay? In just a couple of weeks, we have New Year's, which will be 2026, year 10 that's coming up. So you're in your Nine of Pentacles, okay, right now. This is where you are after this big purge, after this big ego death, okay? And it's freeing, okay? It's bringing through independence, and it's requiring a lot of your time and energy to go through this process of this rebirth, because you're about to be in a 10 of Pentacles. And like every time you gain momentum and you go higher in your elevation and your frequency, I feel like you go through these death and rebirths, but this one was huge. Okay, can you tell us what's coming? Actually, clarify the 4 of fire, the 4 of wands here. We got 5 of air, mistakes, reassessment. Okay, so anything that was holding on from the past relationships, that was causing some sort of, feeling like it was holding you back, feeling like every challenge in relationships or whatever it may be in your life that was holding you back, like you couldn't, you couldn't play the hand with the cards you were dealt. I feel like it's giving you a different perspective, okay? And we also have cards here as well. So I feel like once you change your perspective, you realize that you can change the cards that you're holding in your hand, but only you can do that. And I feel like that's what is coming through at this time. This is a very powerful reading here, okay? So I feel like that is what you're conquering here, okay? Any mistakes weren't mistakes. They were just redirecting you to the right timeline, and I feel like that's what you're coming towards here. Yeah. You have a choice to make, okay? And I feel like you could have either chosen to stay on this path of confusion, stay in this energy of feeling like you don't have any resources or like nothing good ever happens to you, but now realizing that everything happened for you and not to you is allowing you to move forward on this path that was always destined for you, okay? Two of Air is also making me think that you're about to communicate with somebody. You're about to cross paths with somebody. What else is coming? Wow, you got a celebration, okay? Fulfillment, 8 of Water, 8 of Cups here. You're finally leaving something behind, okay? There's a big celebration coming in for you. Okay, we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck and the Moon here, okay? So what was confusing before is about to, with the Sun, okay? So whatever was confusing for you in the past is about to be illuminated for you, okay? We got Aries energy here. We got Cancer energy here, the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, so I feel like the path is being illuminated for you. What was confusing is actually what, okay, so how do I spit this out? You may be experiencing things from the past. Now, this could come through in dreams. I just saw 1111 on the timer. Wow, very powerful message here. Okay, and the 4 of Wands also makes me think of 1111 as well. What was confusing to you in the past is now going to bring the long-awaited truth and clarity that you need in order to move forward, okay? And I feel like there was a wish that you made when you were a child, something that you forgot about that is about to be fulfilled, okay? A wish you made long time ago that you forgot about is about to be fulfilled here. And I'm seeing ultimate happiness here, success, recognition, enthusiasm. People are going to see you for who you are, not your past, okay? They're going to see you for exactly who you are and not your past. And I feel like some people from your past are now having to experience that as well. They're seeing you for who you always were and not who they presumed you to be, because now you're rising in your true authenticity. And I feel like for some of you with that 5 of Air, that 5 of Swords, you felt like you had to dim in order to bring other people happiness. And in some ways, I'm picking up here that some of you felt like that because it's what you've always done since you were a child. You felt like you were too loud or you weren't allowed to have an opinion because you were young. But I feel like for a lot of you, I'm picking up that you had deep emotional intelligence at a very young age. But when you expressed or you were over emotional about it, you were quieted, okay? You were told not to speak or that you were inexperienced or that you didn't know what you were talking about, okay? And people are finding out very much that you did know what you were talking about and you are very emotionally intelligent, okay? So look at this. We have the King of Air on the bottom. Knowledgeable, okay? Respected. So you're stepping into a place in your life right now where people are going to respect what you have to say. They're going to respect that you're able to read their emotions and that you're very knowledgeable because you've experienced a lot of things here, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm seeing here that you might be connecting with a love partner. So I will tap into love for a little bit, for the end of this reading. Just because I know some of you are kind of curious what's coming in, especially since the 4 of Wands came here. But for the rest of you, I feel like you're stepping into a time where you're going to be acknowledged. You're going to be acknowledged in a way. And now this could be in your career. Okay, some of you could be getting a promotion here with the Star. Some of you could be starting your own business and people are going to come to you for the knowledge that you have and whatever it is that you're doing. I'm seeing here the 3 of Water is a celebration. You could be connecting with partners, okay? Partners meaning business partners, or making new friends that are interested in the same things that you're interested in. People that are going to listen to you because you respect and acknowledge them. And so I feel like what you are putting out, you are about to receive, okay? I feel like it's been long awaited. And people from your past are now seeing the truth of who you always were, but you were like dimmed down. People are very curious about you, okay? So, wow, very beautiful energy here. People are very curious about you. And I feel like for some of you, this could be that celebration, that 4 of Wands energy, okay? People are very curious about who you are. Connection, bonding. You're going to be bonding with somebody. Somebody that you, it's going to be like, this type of bond feels like you've known them your whole life. Unraveling. So this is going to be, for some of you that are wanting to connect with divine partners, this is going to be someone you're going to feel safe enough to unravel in their space, in their energy, okay? So, wow, beautiful energy. Is there anything else you need to tell us for this collective reading? only you. Wow. There's a lot of energy in these cards, and some of them aren't. Like, look at, you had to experience a lot of loss, but I feel like, collective, you're realizing that whatever loss that you experienced is for your protection. Okay, now I know I don't mean that to be triggering, but for those of you that do connect with this, it's just you'll have an understanding of what I'm talking about. You didn't experience loss, and I feel like whatever you're going to gain back, whatever you felt like you lost, whether this is actual physical people in this world that are now in the spiritual world, or people that you lost like you thought you had a deep connection with, there is a piece of you, collective, that they'll never be able to shake off. Those people that you feel like you had to let go of, okay? But for you, you are making spaces for people that are going to see you for who you are and want only you. But for those people that are now seeing you for who you are, and now they know your worth, is because you left little pieces of you, like little pieces of glitter that they're unable to shake off. But just think of it as they have a version of you that no one else has and that you'll never be again. Okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting here. But you're going to be connecting with somebody, okay, that you're going to feel safe to unravel with. And I feel like just this whole energy coming through in this reading, collective, is this time in your life is where you finally feel safe enough in your own energy, in your own space, in your own environment to unravel, whether you are in a divine partnership or not. Okay, so very, very powerful reading. Like I said before, I feel like this energy connects in with the last reading and is very, very beautiful. So the sword and the rose I was also talking about in the last reading as well. So what felt like it cut deep is actually opening you up to remove all of these old wounds, right? And not just put a band-aid on them. And I feel like you're finally realizing that you can heal yourself. And it's allowing you to stand strong in your true authenticity. And I feel like it's time. What did I say in the last reading as well? It's time. Okay? So very, very beautiful energy. This is definitely connecting with the last reading. So if you want to go check it out, it's on my channel. It's the one I posted right before this. But I feel like beautiful things are coming for you. Claim it in the comments. Let me know how you've been feeling. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.